maybe I could do a better job of teaching him how to take care of his body, diet, and everything. So that'll be on me. I know y'all think it's funny up here when he talks about Popeyes and all that shit. That doesn't make me happy to hear.
Spooky? Is that spooky enough?
Is it safe?
Happy Halloween, everyone.
Ooh.
Happy Halloween, everyone.
Happy.
This is FuzzJockRadio. I'm Fuzzy.
Hi, Fuzzy.
We have a Hest to my left.
Oh, it's me?
Yep.
I'm a J-Mez.
That's a J-Mez. And we have a Hest to my front.
That's me. I'm C-Dubs.
That's C-Dubs. All the way out of California and all the way to Minnesota, coming to you straight live from the Fuzz Talk Radio studios. It's Halloween, everyone.
Hi.
On Halloween.
Hello, Halloween.
That was a pretty good intro, I think.
Yeah.
I think that was one of my best intros,
Dude, I got
actually.
scared.
Yeah, you got scared? Well, I wasn't
I'm
speaking.
shook, man. For
I wasn't
real.
speaking of the sound bite there, the intro sound. I was talking about me just talking about how the intro was like I introduced you guys very well, I thought.
Yeah, should we start over?
We might need to.
No.
Because that one's kind of ruining it, I think. This is FuzzJockRadio. My name is Fuzzy.
Hello.
We have two other hosts named J-Mez and C-Dubs. We are a sports podcast that's hosted on FuzzTalkRadio.com.
Yeah.
And what we like to do during this next hour, we will guide you through the spooky woods of sports entertainment. Is that a good one?
Sports and sports entertainment
Spooky
and
woods?
sports adjacent material.
The spooky woods, because there's a lot to get through. Like a woods, if you go through the woods at night, which it is right now, it's like 10:30 p.m. Central Standard Time.
And Fuzzy.
What?
Correct me if I'm wrong,
What?
but like baseball bats are made from wood.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, they are, actually.
Basketball courts
Are made of plywood.
from wood.
Plywood.
Hockey sticks.
Hockey sticks are made of wood
Mm-hmm.
or aluminum.
Yeah.
There might be aluminum sticks out there.
Yeah.
Cricket
Spooky.
bats.
How many of those were made from spooky woods?
Cricket bats.
So spooky. Yeah, they might be enchanted.
Is it safe?
They might be spooked.
I think it's safe.
Yeah, I think it's safe. I think it's safe to, yeah. So, guys, people, hey, whatnots?
Hi.
How's it going?
Trick or treat.
Goblins. Oh, goblins. We could call people, the Fuzzjockers, goblins tonight? Should we?
Yeah, let's call them goblins.
The fuzz gobs.
The fuzz gobs. How's it going, guys? What's going on? Goblins, ghouls,
Oh,
ghosts,
I've been busy.
pests? You've been busy.
I've been
You
busy.
want to talk about it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk
I
about
got a
it.
lot on my mind.
You got a lot on your mind. What
Yeah.
type of... Oh,
Dropping stuff.
you got so much on your mind you're dropping your
Yeah.
phone. Not just your stuff, but
Yeah.
your phone.
That's
Don't
all right.
be careful with that.
Now
That's
drop
right.
some knowledge.
Should we move on to
Bam,
C-Dubs?
bam, bam.
Okay.
Cold hard
Okay.
facts.
We'll come back. We'll come back to you, okay? C-Dubs, what's going on?
Hello.
How's it going? How was your week this last week? What's the haps?
Well, it was a good week. We built a haunted house at work, so that was cool.
Yeah, that's cool. You were
But
talking
then I
about
was
that
sick
before.
today.
Oh, you were sick?
Yeah, I was sick today, so I didn't get to go to work and be part of the haunted house, but feel much better now. So
Well, your
that's
heart
nice.
was in it.
Yeah, my heart was in it. I helped set it up. So.
Well,
You'll get that back
like
when they're done with it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they took my heart out. Yeah.
Good. Good.
Yeah, it's part of the spooky spectacular haunted house that you
I'm part of
created.
this right now.
James, did
But
you
I'm
get?
also doing.
Nope.
Oh.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I'm also. It's still. time for people to trick or treat out here in LA, so I'm literally handing out candy while we do the show, and this is fun.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna move on, and you seemed a little distracted. So and due
The
to
kids just walked by, so I don't need to help
the
them.
trick or treaters. Well, do you have your light on, so they know that?
Yes,
you're,
light is on.
Okay.
And it's trick or treat. I think some people. There's a lot of parties on our street. I think they went to a party and trick or treat on the way here. Now they're leaving the party, so they already stopped here.
Tell the audience what the awesome thing is that you're doing with your trick or treaters.
Well, first thing is I give out a big handful of candy to everyone, so that's a big thing right there. And then the second one is anyone wearing Dodgers insignias, I'm giving bobbleheads to.
Yeah, isn't that awesome? Bobbleheads, Dodger bobbleheads, free
Straight
if you
up
go to
bobbleheads.
C-Dubs' house.
Kids or adults.
Kids or adults.
Ooh, that's tight.
Yep,
Very
whoever's
cool.
got the insignia.
Should we? Are you
That's some
I'm
lucky
good.
trick or treaters.
gonna wrap it around?
Yeah, they
Very.
seem pretty happy.
I bet.
Gonna wrap it around here. Back to J-Mez. Did you get your phone?
Yeah, it's here.
Okay, good. Did it break?
Is it in two pieces or one?
It's mostly one.
Okay, good.
Okay, good.
So you were saying?
I was busy today.
Yeah.
I had an appointment earlier, and then had to coordinate trick or treating. So my son was with his mom, so I had to, and then we had some other friends that were going to meet up at my place. So communicating with two different parties to be
Sure.
like,
Yeah.
let's what works,
That's a lot of scheduling.
It's sometimes just scheduling with multiple people can be quite a bit. But anyway, it worked out,
Good.
and we went trick or treating.
Did you? And you dressed up, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna explain to the audience the goblins out there, the fuzz gobs,
Fabs.
the fobs.
Fabby Bobs.
J-Mez currently is dressed in a green shirt
Mm-hmm.
with a big question mark on it,
Yes.
and like a beret hat. Is that part of the costume, or is it just the shirt? The shirt. Okay.
I changed the hat.
Okay. So he has a green question mark shirt,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Black question mark, green shirt. I'm gonna guess the Riddler. from
Close.
Batman.
I'm the questioner.
The questioner.
Or questionnaire.
The questionnaire. What's the questionnaire?
Questionnaire.
Like, is that a
He gives questionnaires.
Oh, okay. Nice. Is that original, or is that something
Yeah,
from
kind
comic
of.
books?
I don't know.
Okay, well, that's great. I love it.
It came to me in a dream.
I'm gonna guess what C-Dubs' costume is right now. They are wrapped up in linen.
Okay. Yeah.
Linen. Oh no, it's
Or
not
it's like
linen. It's like a it's a red type of dress.
Yes. Yeah.
Looks kind of like
Little old. Like old
old-
style.
Old-timey.
Old-time-
Not.
old-
I wasn't gonna say old timey. More old. Not old fashioned either, but more old antique. Maybe like old antique. It kind of seems like it comes from like the.
I was gonna say medieval.
medieval-ish, maybe. Or I was gonna say like maybe from the Arabic style.
Yeah.
Like looks like you could be surrounded by some sand dunes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna guess.
And then a gold sash around their waist.
I'm gonna guess. Jackie Kennedy's second cousin.
I'm gonna guess. I am going to guess a werewolf in sheep's clothing.
Oh, I saw
I'm
one
a
of those.
princess.
Oh, you're a princess. Okay, great.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys gonna guess what my costume is? Is this the thing that we're gonna guess?
Okay. I'm gonna describe what appears to be like a shirt,
Mm-hmm.
and man, there's
Okay.
just so much going on that shirt. I'm gonna guess.
You got a radio show to.
Yeah,
get
I
you
can't
here.
describe it to the audience. I'm
Okay.
not good at that part.
I
C-Dubs.
think
But
you're the embodiment. You're the embodiment of Fuzz Talk Radio.
Oh, I was gonna say actually I'm a vampire, but
I was gonna guess that you're
You know.
Ilpo.
Ilpo.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a
Yeah,
good
you're
one, too.
dressed as Ilpo.
The audience can't see what I'm actually wearing. You
I
guys can
know,
just I'm sorry, but
I just wanted to
I
say
thought-
that guy's name because I like
I
him.
really didn't
He's
dress
wearing.
up.
He's literally wearing a 17-inch or 17-foot skeleton costume. He's just not as tall as that, so we can see that he's underneath it.
Dude.
Oh, yeah. Special effects.
Speaking of skeletons, have you seen that Home Depot and Menards and different home appliance stores are selling 12-foot to 15-foot skeletons named Skelly? And they're selling out across the nation. People can't
Well, our
get
neighbors have one.
Yeah.
Oh, your neighbors have one?
Yeah, I
down
saw
the
one in
street, our
Mankato
neighbors
today,
has one.
too.
It's huge.
Oh, boy. Are they going
You
to...
should take a picture with it.
Yeah, you should. Are they going to take it down after the Halloween, or are they going to keep it up like most other people do?
I hope they just keep it up forever.
I mean, look how tall that thing is. And how much work it took to put it up in the first place. To take it down is going to be extra hard because of gravity. And then where do you store it? Might as well just dress it up and have it for every Halloween occasion.
Coming soon to Home Depot, Skelly storage unit. They'll just start selling Skelly sheds.
You know, that's a great idea for a business.
Skelly sheds.
Just give us a percentage if you're going to go and do that. The Skelly sheds, Fuzz Talk Radio will take maybe 20% of that.
Yeah.
Income. Yeah, you heard it here first.
With maybe a 5 after that too.
200%.
That's maybe.
That's not a 5, but that's close.
Yeah, but I'd like there to be a 5 somewhere, so probably like 250.
250%.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Okay. Well,
because I like the number 5.
50%.
Well, that works for me.
Yeah.
You know,
it's a fair deal.
I do need a little bit.
Works out for you, really.
I need some money coming in for this.
Yeah, they
whole
could
station.
give us money to buy one.
Speaking of which, we do not have ads on Fuzz Talk Radio, and instead, I ask or beg you to go to fuzztalkshop.com or fuzzjockshop.com and purchase a T-shirt or a hoodie, and and then that money goes directly back into Fuzz Talk Radio to keep these shows running and going.
And man, I'm gonna chill just a quick moment here because this is a fun thing for me to do. Is come on here and have a show, a podcast. And man, I just want to thank you for not only just like running a lot of the technical aspects of this stuff for our show, but with Fuzz Talk Radio and having that server space for local musicians and such. So that's really awesome.
Yeah, you're
so
welcome.
Thank you, Fuzzy.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I thank you. Yes, I thank you as well. It's nice to hear my music on something.
Yeah, I mean it's a place for Fuzz Talk Radio is a place for artists that don't get to be heard on possible other radio stations, and hopefully maybe somebody will hear the music that's going on and will put it onto their radio station or something like that.
Let's go buy a hoodie or some socks.
Yeah, buy a hoodie. It's getting cold out. Buy a socks.
Baseball is fun again in Minnesota.
Okay, we all know that that topic sounder is a little outdated. The Twins have not played a baseball game since September, and it's October. It's the end of October.
Yeah, it's November
It's
tomorrow.
November already.
in
Yeah, if you're listening to the podcast later, it is already November.
Yeah, if you're East Coast, it's already November.
The World Series has been postponed for looks like indefinitely.
Yeah.
I mean, like I'm reading the notes here that I wrote.
Yeah.
And it says World Series postponed, and it says nothing else. So I'm just gonna assume we talked about it being indefinitely.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
Well, everything is moved down one day. They moved the whole World Series down a day, every single game.
Because of Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, because they wanted to go trick or treating.
Oh, that's real?
Yeah, Pena wanted to go
It's
trick or treating.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
The Asterix couldn't find their rookie shortstop because he was out trick or treating, so they had to be like, "Oh, sorry guys."
So one thing that you're gonna find on if you're new to Fuzz Jock Radio, one thing you're gonna find is that we may joke around, but we're not gonna spread mistruths. The World Series is not postponed indefinitely yet. It was raining today.
Was it?
It was just a joke that I was trying to go off of here.
I mean, it might be Schrodinger's World Series too.
It could be. It could be
Like right now it is because it's postponed indefinitely and not.
Oh man, was that one of those pins that we put in?
Do we put
Because
pins?
technically, if it doesn't start tomorrow, I mean, then it's indefinitely still.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yep.
Mhm.
What do you call that? Philosophy?
Yeah.
Is that a philosophy thing, or is that a quantum? Is that a quantum physics thing? Quantum physics with FuzzJockRadio. We are not a quantum physics podcast. So with the World Series being postponed, what does that bring us to the current state of the World Series?
The teams are both tied 1 apiece.
Tied 1-1, correct.
Tied
Yeah.
1-1. Astros versus the Phillies again, right?
Yep.
And if the
Yep.
Phillies end up winning, that will be the sign of the beginning of the apocalypse because the
four
Phillies
mascots of Philadelphia.
mascot is part of the apocalypse, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so just catch everybody up. This is a spooky episode, and that's pretty spooky.
Spooky. Horseman.
So with the World Series postponed, what happened with one of the
There was something really good
something
happened.
really awesome happened for the umps. You know,
Yeah.
because we harp on the umps quite a bit. We are actually to the point of wanting robot umps because they have been so inconsistent with the strike zone and other calls. Inconsistent as they will call a ball a strike and a strike a ball.
Yeah.
Right.
But they did it.
What did they do?
The umpire called a perfect game.
Oh, really?
Pat Hoberg.
Pat Holberg.
Yeah.
Good job,
Called
buddy.
everything accurately to the strike zone
That's
that the computers say is the strike zone.
so we need to congratulate that because we got to give due when it's due. Is that
Absolutely.
that term?
Oh yeah, dude, that's a
Absolutely.
good eye and good discernment.
Another
That-
thing. Go ahead.
I was going to say, that makes me wonder, though. What if he is the first robot umpire?
Whoa.
Dude.
You know,
Is
Well,
this like Total Recall
it's
type of
already
shit?
happened. We just don't know. Yeah.
this isn't the first time a perfect game has been called, though.
Or what's that? Is that movie? Or is it with Harrison Ford where he's trying to figure out what the replicants are? Have you guys seen those movies?
Yeah, it was Jingle All the Way.
Yeah, where the Easter Bunny is
The Rocket Man.
actually a robot. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the Rocket Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a scary movie.
And then they had to team up
Schwarzenegger always
to
terrifies
fight
me.
the Boogeyman.
Yeah, with Harrison Ford
Yeah, and the Sandman.
against the robot
Replicants.
replicant Easter Bunny.
This is a cinema podcast.
It's not. So we keep on talking about how the Twins did really bad this year, right? And they did really bad last year as well.
Mhm.
And they also did really bad a couple years before that, and like to the point where they haven't won a World Series in a very long time, right?
Yes, correct.
And they are getting to the point of not being in a World Series longer than not just they haven't been in a let me rephrase that. They have not been in a championship longer than most, not just baseball teams, but most sports teams put together, right?
Yeah.
So like
Ouch.
the Twins are getting to that record,
Yeah, we covered that, I believe.
right? We covered that. So what we're saying is the Twins should be getting close to deserving,
That special narrative cheat code when they write the script.
and they get the
Yeah.
championship,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because they need to break that record, and then they'll go. Well, I found
What'd you find?
out that the Yankees are currently on their second longest drought for going to the World Series.
Oh no.
And so that's a narrative
no.
that needs to happen.
Before
and they need
ours?
to make sure to get the Yankees back out of that drought before they give it to the Twins,
probably.
right?
I mean, they pay the scriptwriters the most, I bet.
Oh, I would assume so.
Yeah,
Seeing
yeah.
that show Seinfeld where George Costanza worked for the Yankees,
Yeah.
he's
You,
probably
you see what kind of stuff goes on there. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I mean,
Come on.
he's probably still working there, actually, and
come
that's something that he'd want to do. So I just wanted to mention that that the Yankees are currently in their second longest drought to the World Series.
Man,
Go Yanks.
I guess.
Get into your third longest route.
I don't know, man.
Joe.
I just
Get-
I'm
no, that's what
already
I'm saying. I'm cheering for
like
them.
pondering like some off-season moves and such, but that's for another time. We got a little bit of a World Series, I guess, to get through, but won't happen
if they keep-
today apparently.
If they keep postponing it.
Can't freaking get that done. Lazy. No one wants to play World Series
So
anymore.
I just got people just asked if I was Jesus, and that's my biggest honor so far.
Oh,
I like that.
That's very nice.
They all bowed in front of me, and I was like, "Why are they doing that?" And said, "You're Jesus, right?" I went, "No."
Oh, well, that's very nice. Oh yeah, that's the type of dress. That's like a Jesus of Nazareth type of dress. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, okay. Back to the podcast now.
Yes.
Yes, the podcast, not trick or treat.
Are you ready for some XFL?
Oh,
We got XFL updates.
It's okay if you're not quite ready though. But
we
Yeah,
got
this is
because it's not coming back until February 18th. It looks
Yeah.
like.
but that's oh man, you can't keep a good XFL down.
You can't.
no matter how
Man.
many times you try,
Yeah.
it keeps coming back.
I'm getting my
And it'll give you something to do in the off season too. People will be able to watch XFL instead of listening to the FuzzJock because we'll be on vacation then.
I'm getting my electronic billboard here.
Yeah.
Let's see some more information about this. About this
The X and F of the L's.
XFL stuff. Because I saw that they released a bunch of stuff other than just the date.
They made a promo video.
today. Yeah, they made a promo video, and today they released their website and the names of their teams and all this different stuff. So, taking the field for the XFL February 18th, featuring both new and returning team names. Each market has a dynamic logo and distinct team identity that aligns with its community, cultures, and history. Does that sound like a good... Yeah. XFL, Arlington Renegades, DC Defenders, Houston Roughnecks, Orlando Guardians, San Antonio Brahmas, Seattle Sea Dragons, St. Louis Battlehawks, and the Vegas Vipers. Who are we going to root for? You got to make sure to submit to us who you're going to root for.
Yeah.
Don't submit anything to Twitter anymore because we are leaving Twitter and Facebook's. Just go to our website and leave a comment.
Or email Jamez.
Or
Yeah.
email Jamez at FuzzJockRadio@gmail.com. So that's exciting. The XFL will kick off on February 18th.
You know what?
2023,
Dude,
in partnership with the exclusive broadcast partner Walt Disney Company and ESPN, of course. What's up?
We
They own
need
everything.
we need to just start a FuzzJocker fan Discord.
We do.
Yeah, that's
Actually,
okay. That's what we're gonna do.
There is one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've done it
Fuzz
already.
Talk Radio.
Yeah. So
We're awesome.
keep your eyes open for the Discord link. I don't know where to keep your eyes open for other than the website.
Yeah.
Fuzz
Look
Jock
for
Radio.
QR codes around town.
Yeah, QR
No, I
codes
mean,
around
we can. I don't know. I've got Facebook. I post up.
Yeah, I got a Discord running.
I got Twitter.
Up and
still.
running. The website is a great place to go find information as well.
Yeah.
FuzzJockRadio.com. .com. Okay. So exciting news. We're leaving social medias and going to our websites.
We're going rogue.
And the XFL is opening up on February 18th. Other exciting news. Then
Lay it on me.
the Vikings won
Yeah, they
6-1.
Did they look good doing
Well,
it?
Did they look good
it
doing
looked
it?
great. I thought they looked good this week.
And I'm gonna say
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins
Yeah.
looked pretty good on the field.
like in the first quarter
Dude,
or the second
And
quarter.
later.
dude,
Did he do it like at the beginning of the game at all?
Dude, the dude ran across the touchdown line.
Oh, he did it himself.
Like he did it himself on one of the plays.
Oh man,
It was like
18 yards.
he ran 18 yards.
he must have woke up early today.
Or Sunday.
That day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, something.
He did it.
Something was in his bran flakes because
Dude,
he did it. He
That guy got his
he looked
breakfast.
like he was somebody that wanted to win, and it wasn't just making garbage stats.
That's
Like
tight.
I will give due where it's due.
Oh,
You know,
man.
like that's what I'm gonna say. You know,
I did like what they were up to.
I am usually on Kirk's, but bad side.
I'll give him the business.
Yeah, we will.
I'll do it.
But this week, won the game.
Nice.
It was
Good
all
job.
good.
It was all Kirk. Well, not just Kirk. I would say that it was also the new coaching staff. O'Connell, Kevin O'Connell. He
Mitch McConnell.
Mitch,
No.
Kevin.
No. Oh wait, we already went over this. It's not Mitch McConnell. That's
No,
right.
it's Kevin. Yeah,
Yeah.
Cock, right? He seems to be able to talk to the players a lot better than our old coach Zimmer. Which he's more personable. He does the whole pat on the shoulder when he's talking to the guys. He gets down and dirty with them. It looks like, unlike Zimmer, I was pretty high on Zimmer even when he left, right? Because he seemed like a pretty cool dude. But like just more recently, there's been a little bit more news coming out of what type of coach he was. I don't know what type of person he is, but the type of coach he was is that he doesn't sound like he really cared to talk to his players at all, especially if he wasn't on their if he was on their bad side. Like if he was not happy with the player, he wouldn't talk to them. He would just pass them by in the hallways. Is something that I've heard before. Well, something to update on that
Okay.
is that he also, if a player got hurt or was on the injured list, he absolutely would not talk to them one bit.
That's unfair.
That's mean.
Charles, you have a little bit on that.
Yeah, so he would even say in interviews, they'd be like, oh, have you talked to this guy about his injury or something? He'd be like, I don't talk to hurt guys, which made me just think like, oh, he's just saying that. But sounds like from what a player said, he literally would tell them, I don't talk to you because you're hurt.
Why? Does he
Not
think
fair.
he'll like? Does he think like bruises are contagious? You know?
It sounded more or less that it was their fault that they got hurt and they don't deserve to talk to the coach. They're not going to be.
That makes him a meanie pants.
They're not going to be in the. They're not going to be in the game next week. So why talk to the coach? You know, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't like that.
It just.
No.
There's been more news coming out of Zimmer and just of him being pretty crabby pants.
Well, you know.
But then again, at the end of we know what was going on at the end of his tenure with the Vikings too. There was not a lot of people on his side, and also COVID happening, which is still happening. So make sure to mask up when you go out in public, and when you feel that you're not safe, and get your boosters.
Or if
and
you yourself are feeling sick.
If you're feeling sick, wear a mask or don't go out.
Or don't go out at all. Yeah.
Right? It's not a COVID podcast, though. We've talked about that before. Are we ready to move on? Or do we have any other football talk to talk about other than the Vikings being 6-1?
I mean, that's a pretty good record without Zimmer. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
I like it.
It is pretty good.
I like that.
It's pretty good. The more wins, the more money comes to the state.
They
right?
do like that.
Like trickle down economics, right? That's how this works. Are we ready for some basketball, guys?
Are you ready for some?
Yeah.
FuzzJockRadio.
The NBA theme, here's an idea. It goes like this.
FuzzJockRadio.
Update.
Oh, jeez.
So,
That was extra spooky for today.
We got some Carl news. Is it
Good news, everyone.
not really? No. Sounds like Carl's pretty angry with Mr. Anthony Edwards.
Really?
There was a news conference where, well, you heard it at the top of the hour there that he doesn't like the diet that Ant has going. The Ant's been not been making shots, and then during press conferences talking about eating Popeyes. And Carl's like, I don't think that's funny. He's a lot bigger than he was last. Ant is a lot bigger than he was last season, and a lot of people are like, "Oh, he put on muscle." Well, his shot's been off, and they've not been doing that well. They're currently 4-3,
And this is too good of a team to be that.
and
but,
they lost to San Antonio again. So that's 3 games against San Antonio that they lost now.
Ouch.
And the San Antonio, and
We don't have to play them again,
What's
so
bad
it's cool.
about that is that San Antonio is supposed to be a pretty bad team.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Well,
I think we beat a good team, or a quote unquote good team, by beating the Lakers. So maybe the scripts are being flipped everywhere around the NBA.
Maybe it's possible.
I don't know.
I don't know if the Lakers are supposed to be a good team though.
Yeah, everyone just says they are, but they on paper were not good at all. I don't know why anyone would have their side this year, and it's being proven they shouldn't.
Yeah.
Is that a joke? No, it wasn't.
No,
Not
seriously,
like-
all the media was like, Lakers are going to be better than Clippers this year, and it's
No.
not that way at all.
So it's a little concerning.
They're not even the Golden State Warriors.
4-3. Is this time to change things around?
I don't know,
That's
man.
the question.
I think you just got a lot of big guys, big players, big names that maybe need a little more time to gel and figure out everyone's role and how they help each other. Right? You know what I'm getting at.
We all know what that sound means, or what this jingle is. It's time for the
Buzz Question of the Week.
This is when I ask the other Hess a question, and then they answer with their opinion answer. It can be right or wrong. We don't know. But they won't. The thing is that they won't talk about why they think their answer is correct. We'll just move on to the next topic.
Yeah.
Fuzz question of the week tonight is:
Lay it on me.
what is your favorite Halloween movie? C-dubs.
I'm going to go with Ernest Scared Stupid.
And James.
Let's see. I don't have one.
And that was your
Buzz Question of the Week.
Dad, what's a beloved regular?
Haha. Well, Ginger, when a podcast loves a guest very much, they have them on at least once a season. Even if their opinions are unpopular, their taste is warped, and sometimes their audio input isn't that great.
And what do they call the time that someone like that is allotted?
Allotted, good word, Ginger. Well, they call that
The longest 90 seconds of your life.
Presented by beloved regular Eric Blake here on FuzzJockRadio, a Fuzz Talk Radio production.
Hello. Yes, it is me, your beloved regular, Eric Blake. Thank you. Yes. Remember, we only got 90 seconds to go, so let's settle on down and we can get right into it. Yes, you're a wonderful crowd, Thank you all for coming. Let's take our seats and settle on down. Thank you so much for coming. Hello, Fuzzy and fellow Hests.
Hey.
And happy Halloween. As you can see, I am in my costume. I'll give you a second to guess what I'm dressed as.
Oh, I bet you're a mummy.
Good guesses, but all are wrong. Better luck next time. Nothing too spooky for you today. Another Today in History. On October 31st, 1950, Earl Lloyd, the Big Cat, became the first African American to play a game in the NBA, scoring 6 points in his debut for the Washington Capitals. It looks like I have a ghost. Come on now, Ghost. I only have 90 seconds to do this shit.
I am the ghost of Earl Lloyd.
Sir, You are clearly a white man.
I used to live here and I was at that game.
This house wasn't built in the 1950s. You're eating my time.
Okay, you got me. I died in the 80s.
I need to ask you to leave. You are interrupting my important story about Earl Lloyd and walking all over his good name in the process.
I have rights.
You have the right to get the hell out. The power of Lloyd compels you. Typical dead white man. Earl Lloyd was born in
The longest 90 seconds of your life. Hey!
Presented by beloved regular Eric Blake here on FuzzJockRadio, a FuzzTalk production.
Next week on Longest 90 Seconds of Your Life.
There's only one man in Turkey who can ship computers.
Dad, get into my office right now.
We need better information.
Well, because I haven't heard anything, like no email, nobody's asked me.
Oh my god, I think we just blew the lid off this whole...
And thanks,
Whoa.
Thanks, Breb.
Dude.
Eric, Blake.
Breb is so good.
Yeah, that's good.
It's always blowing the lid off of this thing. Dude,
definitely is. Definitely
it blows
is.
my lid every time. I tell you what.
Oh, I just wanted to.
It blows my lid every time.
So kind of that was good, right? That was good. Yeah, blew the lid. I also like to bring up that
Earl Lloyd.
Earl Lloyd. He was the first black man. African American
in the NBA.
in the NBA, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And over his career, he had 4,682 points, 3,609 rebounds, and 810 assists. I was just sorry. I just don't want a ghost of a white man to step over his not to talk about Earl Lloyd here.
Well, you know what's really cool about Earl Lloyd?
What's that?
Is there are a couple other players that could probably share in this accolade as well, because there were 3 African American players that were going to join the NBA on the same season.
Okay.
And it was just because of team schedules that Earl Lloyd played one day ahead of Chuck Cooper of the Boston Celtics, and 4 days before Nat Sweetwater Clifton of the New York Knicks.
That's awesome. Yeah.
So that's not something that's cool about Earl Lloyd, but kind of.
Still, it's great. It's a historic event, and that happened on Halloween.
Yeah.
Right. Today.
He played his first game on Halloween.
It's pretty courageous and great.
I noticed too that they're in a lot of Hall of Fames, and it's the ones of the smaller, like the high school Hall of Fame, the stuff like that. The state, specific Michigan State Hall of Fame are the ones that he took to heart most. Not just the big
Hall
ones,
of Fames,
basketball Hall of Fame, and all that. But being put in the smaller Hall of Fames meant more to him than the major ones. I just thought that was cool and very humble of him.
Yeah, very much so. Well, here's to Earl Lloyd and his
Earl Lloyd
breaking through the color barriers.
And here's also something this is actually what I like about Earl Lloyd is that in his town where he went to high school, he didn't attend. There's 2 high schools. They're both segregated at then, and the one that he didn't go to was the one that Remember the Titans movie was based off of, and the gymnasium there was named after someone who really liked segregation, and nowadays that gymnasium is named in honor of Earl Lloyd instead of that guy, dead white guy. So
yeah,
that's awesome. That's what I like about Earl Lloyd.
Yeah, take that.
I think it's in West Virginia.
Assholes.
Here we go. Here, any more basketball news?
Oh.
No?
What is slashing?
Slashing is like that,
Mm-hmm. The Wild are doing better than last time we talked. They are currently 4-4-1. Still not the
They've
best.
only had one overtime loss. Only one overtime loss since we last spoke, though.
Okay.
That's good.
So they're like the Wolves. Man, all of our teams like to be like each other. And just...
It's the
They always
Minnesota
show
way.
so much
well,
promise.
not the Vikes. The Vikes are 6-1. I forgot. Okay, yeah. Seeing 6-1 with the Vikes is just weird. So yeah, Wild are 4-4-1.
It's early.
I haven't watched any of the games. Have you?
Just highlights.
C-Dubs, have you?
I watched the last couple. Flower is finally looking good.
Flower. Who's that?
Marc-Andre Fleury. They call him Flower.
Okay, and who?
The goaltender of the team.
Okay.
The goaltender is the one that stands in front of the net for any of the fuzz jobbers that no, fuzz jobbers is not the right word. Gobbers.
Fuzz jobbers.
Bunch of fuzz jobbers.
Yeah, fuzz jobbers. The goaltender is the player that stands in front of the net.
Oh.
And has really big pads and a stick, and a big helmet. So because they're trying to block the puck from getting into the goal. And on a hockey team, there's one goaltender, and they're on the ice.
Just one.
There's one goaltender, and then there's 5 players.
Could say there can be only one.
Well, there's usually like 2 goaltenders, but one's sitting in the not the I was gonna say in the stands, but that's where the fans. So the stands in a hockey arena is where fans sit, right? And then the bench is where the players sit. And so there's usually a second goalie sitting on the bench. Do they usually have a second goalie sitting on the bench, C-Dubs?
Yes.
Or am I making that up?
They have a second goalie sitting on the bench.
You could say.
Because once
there
again,
could be only
on
2.
the bench.
Yeah. So there could be 2 goalies in a game.
And sometimes there's 0 goalies in a game.
On the ice.
No.
On the ice.
On the ice.
On the ice at a time.
How audacious.
They will pull a goalie during a game, and so then it's an extra skater is on the ice and one less no goalie. So you can do
dangerous.
that if you want to, but then you got no one defending the net. So you gotta be careful.
But we gotta rewind here.
And in a way, everyone's
rewind
defending
clip.
them.
Rewind. Now we really rewind clip. I want to just rewind here because we were talking about how many players are on the ice usually. I didn't want to get too far off the tangent here, so whatever we just said before the rewind, let's just cut that off and pretend that didn't happen. So we won't fast forward. So there was one goalie on the ice, and then there's 5 skaters, and 2 of them are defensive men, and then 3 of them are offensive players. Forwards and wingers. See, I got to figure this stuff out because my nephew is playing hockey for the first time this year, and he's 8 years old. And I gotta say, I saw a picture on Reddit the other day, not sponsored, but of a hockey kid, like he was in his teenage years, that just got hit in the face with the puck, and he was so strong and so happy that he kept on playing, and with the caption of him like said something about it being cool that this happened. I thought it was a joke. And I started looking through the comments, and all these hockey people are like, yeah, only hockey people can do that. Oh, yep, this is the best. Good job, bud. Take one for the team. And it wasn't a joke. And this kid's like split open in his face, and he's lost a couple teeth.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they're not baby teeth.
They did it.
And he's like in high school.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, boy, I hope that doesn't happen to my nephew. That would suck.
And hockey, it's pretty physical.
But they were all congratulating him. He was really happy that he lost a couple teeth.
Yeah.
And
I'm interested to know what league he was playing in because usually they wear full face masks when you're younger in hockey, like cover your full chin and everything.
Who knows? He's probably just on the ice, you know?
Just hanging out.
I mean, probably no one knows that.
The biggest Minnesotan thing just came out of me. Who knows? He's probably on the ice or something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Don't you know? So we got that going on.
Well, yeah. Well, he wears all the protective gear because, Hockey pucks go flying at a very fast pace.
They hurt.
You know,
I gotta load something up. Keep it going.
Okay.
Only comparable to like what's that? Hi-ali? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Where you huck the ball thing?
Yeah, it's like you got it's like lacrosse. Well, some sort of like scooper net hook thing that you can like whip
throw it at
these
the
balls. Yeah, and they travel like crazy speeds.
Light speed.
Yeah, light speeds basically. Like, it's outlawed because of that. You know, you can't even you can't go around having some game where people break laws of physics.
Why can't we talk about other topics?
Other topics time?
Oh, dude.
Were we done with NHL, or did we have some more NHL?
Oh, man.
No, that's it.
Do we need to rewind that?
I love that sounder.
I think we need to rewind here and get back to here.
We need a rewind clip. Rewind clip. Now we really rewind clip.
Are you guys ready to move on from NHL?
No.
No?
I got a lot to talk.
Got a lot to talk about in the NHL stuff?
So much.
What else? you got
It's
to talk
just,
about?
it's
Or should we
so,
move
it's
on?
hard.
Should we move on to the other topics?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why can't we talk about other topics?
Other topics time. So tonight I drank some coffee. The coffee that I decided to drink was from, not sponsored, Starbucks. It was a Starbucks bag of French vanilla flavored beans, whole beans, and I grind. So I grind my beans for my coffee. That's usually what I like to do. My last type of coffee that I had was some Danhausen anniversary cake.
Okay.
Coffee.
Yeah.
From.
I've seen it on your counter.
Yeah. This is really good.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's the other topic I wanted to talk about. Was my coffee.
Danhausen is funny.
I really like.
He
coffee.
was on. I saw he was on AEW Dark.
Yeah.
Recently.
Yeah, he does the AEW Dark.
And yeah, man, he's one of those guys that you don't see. Get a lot of matches. He's more of like a what I'd say like a personality character. But like no, he can do some wrestling.
Yeah,
I've seen him do some stuff.
He's a WrestleMan.
He's not bad. He's pretty jacked too. He's pretty got those muscles.
But yeah, he's mostly just like a Goofenheimer.
He's got pretty cool tattoos. Yeah. I'll tell you what.
Cool tattoos.
Cool tattoos.
Yeah.
You know, like
I don't
snakes.
got those.
There's snakes and stuff. You know, scary, like scary stuff, like Satan stars and stuff. Yeah. Danhausen, very evil.
He's a funny guy.
Very evil, very scary.
He's like one of the most Halloween wrestlers.
Hey, that reminds me.
Basically.
We all know what that sound means, or what this jingle is. It's time for the
Fuzz Question of the Week.
So the Fuzz Question of the Week is going to be a couple questions. I have another question. C-Dubs wanted me to ask a bunch of these and then told me to write it down, so I'd remember to ask them throughout the episode, and we're already getting close to the end of the episode, and I totally forgot to ask them through the episodes because you know why?
Who knows?
I didn't write it down.
Oh, okay.
That's why.
Okay.
So I totally forgot.
Who'd have thunk?
Yeah,
totally forgot.
Yeah.
Next time I should listen to C-Dubs. Usually I should listen to C-Dubs. If you don't listen to C-Dubs, in the future there will be a moment where they will be like, they won't tell you that they told you so, but they'll remind you, remember I told you about Lizzo like years ago and you should have come and met her when I was living, across the street from her? And I was like, oh.
At this point, there's no excuse anymore.
Stuff like that,
At this point, there's no excuse. Like,
we did bring up Lizzo so that we can put it in the.
If anyone out there does not listen to C-Dubs, like, to hell with you.
Fashion.
Well, thank you.
You've had your chance.
Fashion.
Well, I mean, you can have more chances. It's fine.
All those things. That's a good other topic too. The question of the week is. That's what we're doing.
Lay it on me.
The question of the week is: what is your favorite Halloween monster? C-dubs.
I'm gonna go with a Frankenstein's monster.
Okay. And James.
The creature from It Follows.
Oh. And Fuzzy.
Fuzzy? What is it?
Michael Myers. And that was your
Fuzz question of the week.
Hey, should we do another one?
Okay.
Yes, do another one.
We all know what that sound means. We do. This jingle is. It's time for the
Fuzz question of the week.
So the Fuzz question of the week this week is going to be a couple questions because I forgot to ask the questions earlier in the episodes. C-Dubs told me to write it down so I would remember to do the Fuzz question of the week a couple times. You know,
said
but
this part?
did I?
Yes.
Oh, shoot. Okay, so we did. What do we do? Favorite Halloween monster
and movie.
Yes. Okay. What is your favorite Halloween video game?
Oh man. Halloween video game.
It could be like a
That's
scary,
tough to-
like could be a scary video game or like a horror genre or
Yeah.
you know, anything that has like a zombie or you know, like a monster or whatever, you know. C-Dubs.
Fallout, because it takes place around Halloween.
That's good. Hey, we can call that. We can say that. Should we go to
The
the
bombs
judges? Yeah, judges, yeah.
I want to just go with Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
Fuzzy?
Zombies ate my neighbor.
Oh, dude, nice.
And that was
Fuzz question of the week.
Should we do another Fuzz question of the week, guys?
Yeah, let's do one more.
Benny knows what this means.
We all know what that sound means, or what this jingle is. It's time for the
Fuzz question of the week.
Okay, so I went over all the rules and regulations of the Fuzz question of the week, so we don't have to go over them again.
No.
Unless if you want me to, I
And
can.
You
I can
had
go
a bunch
over
of
it.
these and you forgot them because you didn't write them down.
Yep.
Yep.
That's how it goes. Yep. It's like you're reading off the cue card.
Oh yeah, I can see
Good
it.
job. That's what it's there for.
I know. Convenient.
Okay, so the other Fuzz question of the week this week is: what is your favorite Halloween candy?
Oh, easy.
Jameis.
Any holiday, it's always Reese's peanut butter cups, like whatever shape they're doing.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, that's easy.
I like that one. C-Dubs.
Twix.
Twix.
Yeah,
Ooh.
dude, nice.
And Fuzzy?
Fuzzy?
Cadbury eggs. That was your
question of the week.
Oh, that was so good.
Are they still good this time of year?
Okay, are you guys ready to go to the other topics? I think it's time. I think it's time to go to the other topics.
I think we did already, didn't we?
Do we? No, I don't think
Mostly.
we did.
I got one thing.
Well, no, hold on. Where did we put that? Okay, let's go to the other topics.
Why can't we talk about?
I mean, we have to play it like 3 times. One of the times that we talk over it, talk about how cool this new sounder is from the Blind Dress, right?
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Love it.
Pickleball. We I just remembered that we put a lot of pins and things last week.
Yeah.
And one of those things that we put the pin in.
I spent most of the week.
Oh, it's other sports,
getting
not
them
other
surgically
topics.
removed.
Oh shoot. Pickleball. What
Yeah,
do you guys
pickleball.
have? What do you guys have for me for pickleball? Like I put up.
Yeah, we got the Pickleball Pro over here.
Well,
you guys figured
we
it out?
mentioned this last week because there's some pickle leagues sprouting up, right? Like because you grow
Yes.
pickles. That's why you talk about it.
I remember now that I mentioned that my cousin, who's in Kansas, is a pickleball
Pickle
coach.
farmer.
Yeah, and he's been teaching people how to play pickleball, and I did not reach out to him.
Oh, dude.
So,
Pin in it.
well, that's all right. You guys. No, should we put a pin in it again?
We could. I
Should
mean,
we?
I could tell you that I have played.
Put a pin in it.
Okay.
Should that be a new thing? It should maybe a new.
Pin in it noise?
No, we'll never do it.
I could make it. I could probably make it.
I could make it too. Look at me.
Do you guys
I'm
want
a
to
guy
put
that makes things. Look at me.
You can do things. Yeah. Yeah. Do you guys want to put a pin in it, or do you want to talk about pickleball? Like, seriously.
No, let's talk about
Let's put
pickleball
a pin
later.
in it.
Yeah, let's
Put a pin in it?
We'll get to some
You
pickleball
just wanna
yet.
talk about it.
We will get. No,
We got
we're
plenty
gonna.
of time to get to pickleball.
Maybe I could get my.
Yeah, I think.
Maybe I could remember something one of these days to write something down, and if I write this down, maybe I could get my.
I like building the tension with it.
Maybe I could get my cousin to
honestly.
send us an audio clip about pickleball.
Ooh,
He's not a famous person. He's just a guy. But
We can make him famous.
should we?
Yeah, we
Should
could.
we make my cousin
Absolutely.
famous?
Let's do it.
Okay, maybe we should.
Let's do
So we'll just put a pin in it.
upcoming.
Just put a pin in it. Okay. So that brings us to our. Whoa! No, wait a minute. I don't know where I'm going. This is such a spooky episode.
I know, dude. We got little. What's the word?
That word?
Oh, wait.
Is it
How
time?
does this song go again? Oh, yeah. Memory.
So this is when I ask the Hess a question, and then they answer the question with a factual answer. What are you doing over there?
Candies.
You already eating candy?
Making the candy.
Right now? We're doing a podcast.
It's all right. I do that all the
sorry.
time.
Like, could you do that at maybe a better time? You just- well,
Are we
okay.
interrupting something, C-Dubs?
I muted myself so I'm not smacking over it.
Well, I was wondering why you weren't responding. Well, I don't want you to talk with your mouth full. Are you ready for a fuzzy memory trivia?
Okay, now I'm ready.
Mhm.
Now I'm ready.
Okay. Are you sure?
Well, Benny.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fuzzy memory trivia. It is currently 10-9 to 3-3.
Yes.
C-Dubs with the 10 and J-Mez with the 3. No, with the 9. It rhymes a little bit better though if J-Mez had 3. Right? Did you hear me say that just like automatically?
Just roll off the
Just
tongue.
roll off
Roll
the
right
tongue.
off the
But no, J-Mez actually has 9. And we're not going to
Yeah.
take that away from you. Okay?
Yeah.
Unless
I
you get
mean, 11 could roll off the tongue
there's
just as well.
One of the rules here too is there's no negative points if they get it wrong. So maybe we could put it in there so you can get down to 3 so I can say that. Maybe? No. Okay.
No, we're too positive around here.
Yeah. How long is a marathon?
26 miles.
Long.
26.2 miles.
Yeah.
No,
I was
very
going to say
good.
like 26 and a half, but yeah. It was,
What is the only country to have played in every single soccer World Cup?
Brazil.
Correct.
Yes, 11.
What do you call it when a bowler makes 3 strikes in a row?
a turkey.
Turkey.
J-Mez.
Gabba gabba.
How many sports were included in the 2008 Summer Olympics?
13.
That was 34.
18.
Yeah.
Is that right? Hold on. I scrolled past. No, 28. 28.
Oh, man.
What is the record for red cards given in a single soccer game?
Ooh, I'm going to go with 8.
9.
36.
Holy shit.
Those
That's
are
not
some
like every
bad guys.
that's like every other
Everyone's so
moment.
naughty.
What is the last event in the decathlon?
Biking.
High
Bicycle.
fives.
Riflesman
1,500
shots.
meters. What is the national sport of Canada?
Hockey.
Hockey.
Lacrosse.
What? No,
No.
they're wrong. They don't even know their own national sport.
How many minutes
That's so
was the
Canadian.
longest recorded point in the history of tennis?
An hour.
60. 13 minutes.
29 minutes. And that was...
Oh, wait. How does this song go again? Oh, yeah. Memory.
That was Fuzzy Memory Trivia, and that brings us to the end of our episode tonight, everyone. This such a spooky, spectacular episode on Halloween
I'm
night.
so bewildered that Canada doesn't know what their national sport is. That's so weird.
Yeah, well...
Someone should tell them.
It's the way it goes sometimes, you know?
I don't know.
Those Canadians up there.
That's great. I love them.
Yeah, me too. It's all about love.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, what do you guys got going on? You guys, well, before we get to the, no.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before we get to what's going on, for the rest of the week, do you have anything else to bring up that we haven't covered, or anything that's been like on your mind that we haven't talked about?
LAFC won the Western Conference Championship, so they will be fighting in the MLS Cup this next week. Woo!
Oh, that's awesome.
Them versus guess what state of all the states out there, not state, but guess what city in all the states out there will be playing against LA?
Is it L.A.?
Philadelphia.
Oh, what?
Wow.
Oh, man,
what's
they're
their
coming.
And what's their
Philadelphia could be the 5.
What's
of course, mascots of the apocalypse?
What is their mascot?
It's a snake. It's called Fang.
It's the devil.
That doesn't bode well. The serpent.
It's the devil, the snake, and then
it's the serpent in the 4
so
mascots.
It's not the 5 mascot of the apocalypse. It's the snake. It's the devil, right?
So yeah.
So the other mascots are the horsemen.
Yeah.
And then
and he runs it.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
They work for him. Oh man, this is scary.
Dude, LAFC.
And then you cut that head off of that snake, and then 2 heads show up. Right?
That's called
that's how that goes.
a wyvern.
Wait a minute. This is not an allegory of the cave story. The podcast. This is not
no. This is Dungeons and Dragons podcast. we've been role playing as podcasting characters this whole time.
I don't even know anymore, guys.
As meta.
So
that's
I lost track. So
I think we just blew the lid off of this thing.
I think we did actually.
Did.
So yeah. This has been the
best episode ever already.
This is already the best episode ever.
Correct.
So LAFC won. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. We need them to carry on in the MLS Cup, or else. I mean, humanity is at stake. Really.
Right? True.
James, did you have anything else?
Nah.
No?
Nah. I didn't hear much of anything else. No.
Okay. Okay.
I got an answer about
wait a
the
minute.
Halloween movie. I would say, dang, I forgot now. Sorry.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do we got going on the rest of this week before we come back next week? C-dubs.
I'm gonna try and recover from this sickness so I can actually do stuff.
Yeah, I hope you feel better.
Get some rest.
Thank you.
I hope you feel better.
Yeah.
JMS?
Yeah, man, I'm looking to just kind of relax tomorrow. There was something else on my mind.
Yeah, what's up?
Man, I'm just losing my trains tonight.
You know what's gonna happen?
I'm just losing my trains. They're getting abducted by the spooky aliens or something.
You know what's gonna happen? We're gonna get
we're
gonna close down the episode, and as soon as we close it down, you're gonna be like, "Oh, I totally remember."
I remember everything. The favorite Halloween movie, what I'm had as in my idea of what I'm up to for this next week. Oh yeah, I remember. I was gonna watch horror movies.
Yeah, there you go.
Because I always build up a lot of times to Halloween with watching horror movies, and I just never got around to it.
Okay, so can you watch horror movies after Halloween, however? Like November 1st?
I'm still good. Yeah, I don't care what day calendar says.
Okay. C-dubs?
Calendar's dumb. Calendar's
Day of
dumb.
Dead. Of course you can watch scary movies on that.
Yeah.
Okay, how about November 2nd?
Oh, yeah, I don't care what the calendar says.
You don't care what the calendar
calendar's
I think you can
dumb.
watch.
Okay.
It's like, you can watch it any day.
I just feel it, I just feel Halloween-y
that's like
and horror
What are
movie.
you gonna do this next week?
I like that idea that you can do whatever, you can do whatever you want.
So,
What are you gonna do this next week, Fuzz?
What am I gonna do next week?
I don't know.
I'm gonna try to get ready here for doing some stuff and doing some
episode next week.
There's a big episode next week? Yeah, I think there is, isn't there?
Dude.
Totally forgot. I forgot about that. So make sure to tune in next week because we got a very big episode next week.
We didn't talk about Monday Night Football.
I didn't even watch it.
I didn't either.
Huh.
Damn.
Cleveland beat Cincinnati. Congratulations, Cleveland.
Well, there we go. Okay. Well, I just want to say, in case of nobody told you today, you're going to be okay. You're more than enough. You're loved. Forgive yourself. Be patient with yourself, and you will get through this.
FuzzJockRadio.
Maybe I could do a better job of teaching him how to take care of his body, diet, and everything. So that'll be on me. I know y'all think it's funny up here when he talks about Popeyes and all that shit. That doesn't make me happy to hear.